In the world of money, every decision you make is a choice between fear and courage. Investing is not just about numbers, it's about mindset. It's about how willing you are to embrace uncertainty in pursuit of something greater. Many people dream of financial freedom, but most never get close. Why? Because they confuse safety with success. They hold on to their savings, hoping it will somehow multiply without action. But here's the hard truth: money sitting still is money dying slowly. Inflation eats it, opportunities pass, and before they know it, they've fallen behind. True investing requires calculated risk, not gambling, not blind baits, but smart, informed decisions. It's about learning how money moves, where it grows, and how to make it work for you. If you're always waiting for the perfect moment, you'll wait forever. Wealth doesn't wait. It rewards the brave. It rewards those who study, who take action, who fail and learn and try again. The safe path, that's the illusion. Playing it safe might protect you in the short term, but in the long run, it almost always leads to regret. The cost of not investing is invisible, but it's real. It's the opportunities you never saw, the compound interest you never earned, the freedom you never tasted. Of course, not every risk pays off. You will lose sometimes. But even your losses teach you more than a lifetime of hesitation ever could. Experience is the price of mastery. And if you want to master the game of money, you have to be in the game, not on the sidelines. So, ask yourself, are you building your future, or are you just protecting your present? Because no one builds wealth by playing defense alone. Real power comes from knowing when to move, when to risk, and when to double down. Investing is not just for the rich. It's for the bold, the disciplined, the learners. Those who understand that growth only happens outside of comfort. If you're afraid to lose, you'll never truly win. So no, the question isn't should I take risks. The real question is can I afford not to? Because when it comes to money, risk is not the enemy, stagnation is. And let's be honest, most people are not broke because they don't have opportunities. They're broke because they never took the leap. They listened to fear. They listened to people who were too afraid to act themselves. Parents who played it safe. Friends who laughed at dreams. Teachers who never built anything. Society tells you to get a job, save a little, retire at 65, but by the time you get there, what will you have? Years gone, dreams postponed, a life that could have been more. Risk is not just part of success, it's the entry price. You pay it with effort, time, mistakes, and perseverance. And in return, you gain experience, perspective, and sometimes you gain wealth. But here's the twist: not taking risk is also a risk, one that's far more dangerous. It's the risk of staying in the same place forever, of never growing. Of waking up one day and realizing that you wasted your potential by playing it safe. Every successful investor you've ever heard of, Buffett, Musk, Bezos, even your local business owner, they all took a risk. They put their money, their time, and their pride on the line. And the reason they made it is not because they're lucky, it's because they refused to let fear be the final decision maker. Now let's be clear. I'm not saying go all in blindly. I'm saying educate yourself. Build knowledge like a warrior builds his sword. Learn how markets move. Study the patterns, understand risk management. And then take action with intention. That's how real investors operate. That's how empires are built from the ground up, one brave decision at a time. Too many people live in what-if mode. What if I lose it all? What if I fail? What if I'm not ready? But here's a better question. What if you win? What if this one risk changes everything? What if your future self is waiting on you to be bold right now? People think fear is a sign to stop. No, it's a sign that you're heading into new territory, and that's where growth happens. The people who win in this life are not the ones who avoid fear. They are the ones who move forward in spite of it. So, if you're serious about building wealth, ask yourself this: are you letting fear make your financial decisions? Or are you letting knowledge, discipline, and vision take the lead? Because in this game, hesitation costs more than failure. Every day you don't invest is a day you gave up potential growth. Every day you stay in your comfort zone is a day you chose average over excellence. You don't need to be perfect to start. You need to be willing, you need to be bold, you need to stop waiting for permission. Because no one is coming to save you, you are your own rescue plan. And wealth rewards those who understand that the only way forward is through. The truth is, there is no perfect time. There is only now. And if you keep waiting for the economy to improve, for the market to settle, for your fears to disappear, you will wait forever. There will always be a reason not to invest. But success belongs to those who act anyway, who look at the storm and walk forward, who understand that growth doesn't happen when things are easy, it happens when things are uncertain. You see, the rich don't just think differently, they act differently. While the average person avoids risk, the wealthy learn how to manage it. While the average person saves, the wealthy invest. While the average person fears failure, the wealthy use failure as a stepping stone. It's not that they're fearless, it's that they are committed to winning, committed to learning, committed to growth. And here's something no one tells you. You don't need millions to start. You need courage, you need a plan, you need to be consistent. If all you can invest is $50, then invest $50, but do it with purpose, build the habit, build the mindset. Because money is not the end goal, it's the tool. A tool that buys you freedom, a tool that buys you time, a tool that lets you live life on your terms, but tools don't work unless you pick them up and use them. And in today's world, not investing is like leaving your future to chance. It's like sitting in a boat with no paddle, hoping the current will take you somewhere better. It won't. You have to row, you have to steer, you have to act. No more excuses, no more delays. If you're tired of surviving and ready to start building, start today. Learn, invest, grow. You'll make mistakes. You'll feel fear, but you'll also gain clarity, confidence, control, and most importantly, you'll take back your power. Because the moment you decide to take control of your money is the moment you take control of your life. So ask yourself, are you the kind of person who waits for change or the one who creates it? The choice is yours, risk or regret, courage or comfort, growth or stagnation. Your future is being built right now, decision by decision, action by action. And in the end, it's not about how much you had. It's about how bold you were with what you had. And if this message spoke to you, if something inside you felt the truth of these words, then don't just scroll away and forget it. Let this be the moment something changes. Let this be the start of your transformation. Because you weren't meant to just survive. You were meant to build, to grow, to win, and I'm here to remind you of that every single week. So, if you're ready to think bigger, invest smarter, and take control of your financial future, hit that subscribe button right now. This channel isn't about hype, it's about real mindset, real strategies, and real results. Turn on the notifications so you never miss a video. And if you know someone who needs to hear this truth, share it. Don't keep it to yourself. Remember, you don't need to be rich to start, but you need to start to get rich. So let's build, let's grow. Let's win together. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.